All right, so in the United States, every single time I go out and I present, and it doesn't matter if it's to coaches, if it's to parents, if it's to funders, I always have to start by asking this question: positive coaching. The first time you heard of it, okay, so before Tommy or anyone from the PCS team had a chance to tell you what it was, when you heard positive coaching, we want to bring positive coaching to sports in this country, what did you think that meant? And I have thick skin. What did you think it meant? Positive coaching. What's that about? I start off this way and I say, all right, what are you going to hear from me for the next 2 hours? What's positive coaching? Sometimes they're pretty quiet. They don't want to say anything, and I have to really ask for the answer. And once I had the pleasure of presenting to a bunch of ice hockey coaches in Florida for the Solar Bears, good name. This guy in the back raised his hand, and he looked at me and he said, a bunch of granola crunching liberalism from the San Francisco Bay Area. And I said, thank you, right? Because this is often the conception we get. I got the chance to go up to Nike in Beaverton, Oregon, and they're one of our big funders bringing us into the underserved communities in the US. And they wanted us to do a positive coaching workshop for their staff. And one of the women sort of, the whole thing was over, and she came up to me and she said, Tina, I'm so surprised at how much I enjoyed this. I thought it was going to be a bunch of eat your vegetables, right? And this is the conception that you're going to come in, say every kid gets a trophy, be told what not to do, be lectured at. And so what I like to say right off the bat is positive coaching is about creating an atmosphere or an environment that supports best possible performance, right? And it's the coaches, it's the parents, it's the leadership that all contribute to that environment that creates best possible performance. Anybody in the room remember how we define a double goal coach? We want every coach to be a double goal coach. What's the first goal? Winning, right? So when we go in to talk to coaches, we say, you know what, you're coaching. This is a competitive environment. Your first goal is to win, right? Prepare your players to perform their best, strive to win. At the same time, you have a second goal of teaching life lessons through sports, right? Fewer than 1% of kids go on to play professionally in sports, right? So is it just the rugby skills we want to leave them with? No, it's about all those other lessons that are going to make them a good employee, a leader, a good dad, right? A contributor to society, an ethical contributor. So we talk about double goal coaches striving to win and teaching life lessons.